GameFi has come a long way. We've come from Pac-Man with coins attached, Mario with coins attached, to full-on metaverses and full-on simulation games. Today, we're going to be talking about Soccerverse because this is basically an entire soccer ecosystem simulation, which allows you to make money by controlling players with influence, controlling clubs, taking on roles as managers, scouts, and player traders. All of this is an economy that's completely simulated on the blockchain. None of this is financial advice, do your own research, but without further ado, let's dive into the world of Soccerverse. So this is Soccerverse, and one thing I'll say about this is it's incredibly impressive. We can see here that they have simulated 5,300 clubs, 140,000 players, and 154 countries, all with their own leagues, all simulating soccer with 2 seasons per year and many, many matches. What you would do here in this game is essentially choose your role, influence clubs and players, and then win games. And if your players perform well, then obviously you can reap the benefits of that. And that's where the GameFi play to earn comes into it. You can play this on any device, whether it's mobile, laptop, or iPad, and you can play it without any downloads in the browser. Now, the roles you can play here on this game are manager, where you would essentially influence the strategy of the team before the matches. You could be a player agent, where you negotiate for players, represent players, and maximize that player's career potential. You could be a player influencer, where you could scout talented players and guide their development and share in their success. So if you find a super young player in this game and then you basically help get it up into the big leagues, then you're actually going to share some of the profit that this player makes from its deals, from its signings, from its matches. Or you could take more of a club influencer role, which is basically where you collaborate with other influencers in kind of like a DAO format or a decentralized autonomous organization format and make strategic decisions for the club. This is going to help the club rise up the leagues, and then obviously if it wins those leagues, everyone reaps the rewards. If you're more of a trader, you can just trade via market fluctuations, buying and selling clubs and player influence to maximize reward potential. You can also scout here, where basically if you have good football knowledge, you're good at looking at stats, maybe you play FIFA and stuff like this or Football Manager, this could be a great role for you, where basically you scout and advise other roles on promising talent and improve club and player strategy. Now, the way you get involved with this is super simple. Simply register, connect your wallet. We can see we're registering right here. And then, yes, we would pick a country in which we want to play in. Once you've confirmed your email address, you're basically going to press next, and you're going to get a little tutorial here explaining the different roles. Whichever one is suited to your playstyle is the one you're probably going to want to go with. The game also has a very, very intuitive chat system, which is all on the blockchain and encrypted, which is great. The game also has a very good chat system, which, yes, will be on the blockchain, but all the privacy of those chats is secured on the servers. Once you're in the game, you're going to pick a country. This is obviously going to be better depending on the country you live in. So if you were to live in Thailand, you might want to pick Thailand, where there's 2 leagues, or maybe you want to pick United Kingdom and go on more of a Premier League style, right? So we can see here there are 10 leagues in this country where we do have different divisions. Let's go with Division 1 here. And what we can do is actually go in and then influence clubs and really just manage what's going on with this. So the way we get involved with this is actually buying an influence pack. Now, this is actually your on-ramp into the game. You would buy the pack and then you essentially start playing the game well. And then if you do a good job, and you're a good strategist in whatever role you pick, then you're actually going to reap the benefits of that and get the SVC token. As you can see on the right-hand side here, there is a bustling economy going on all of the time. We can see players are being transferred for money. We can see players are disappointed at being placed on the transfer market. And we have injuries and other stuff like this for updates on the game. So if you are a football head or a soccer head, if you're American, then yes, this is definitely the right street for you to be on, particularly in crypto. This is something that is super immersive, and just like any other football game, you really do get to control what happens, and the better you are at that, the more you can make. Now, when it comes to off-ramps and on-ramps, obviously we've shown you the on-ramp where you would buy an influence pack and get involved. The off-ramp, these guys actually have a decentralized exchange in the game in which you can exchange your SVC for another currency, which then you can take out and sell on the markets if you wish. But the point of this game is obviously to have fun and progress as much as possible. And I will just say I'm super impressed with the fidelity and the potential longevity of this project. Now, if you're still a little bit confused here, guys, the simple way to put this is that yes, you can control players, you can be a scout, you can do any role that you would imagine in football, and then yes, you can actually play that role and make money from doing a good job. Now, if you're more of a trader, you can actually trade players' performance here with these little on-chain charts in which, yes, you can actually buy and sell this SVC token and commit it to different players. So if those players perform well, then the chart will obviously go up and you can make money. So just like any DEX here, we can see that people are actively trading and making money in the game. And this is where you could actually trade SVC or another token here, which is the WHI token. Now, this token is a token that's on exchanges in which, yes, if you make a bunch of SVC, then you can trade it for this and then have an off-ramp to other exchanges. Now, when it comes to referrals and earning money that way, if you are someone with alpha groups or if you've got a bunch of friends that love football games, you want to get them involved with this so you can play together, well, what you can do here is actually get them with your own invite link, and then you're going to get a 20% referral bonus for a limited time, so you want to do this quickly, but also a competition where the top 5 referrers until March 17th can actually win USDC. So the way you do this is actually going to the menu here, as you can see, and pressing refer a friend. Then you will get your invite link. If you get first place in this, you're actually going to get $500, and then that goes down to 5th place being $100. So if you are interested in this, or you're just interested in the soccer or football game, definitely check this one out, because in terms of GameFi, in terms of metaverse projects, this is a super high bar set by this company. So definitely something I would recommend. And just from my personal experience, guys, super fun to play. So that is Soccerverse. Definitely check it out in the description. But that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you drop in a like on there, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this and where you think GameFi is going next. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.